John? John, are you using the restroom? Did you just go pee on a live stream in front of like close to 20,000 people? Dude, the only thing that is real life is the fact that you just pissed on live in front of 20,000 people and then denied it under the guise of saying that you were filling up a water bottle.
I didn't piss.
Okay, what's up? Do you support Trump?
Yeah, what's good?
Okay, how do you?
25. Listen, I'm not here to play your little games or whatever you want. You want to play some mind games, try to get me to say things that you want me to say. We're not doing that. We're not doing that here. I've seen your stuff before, and you can talk all this, talk all that. But
okay, John. All right. Well, maybe if you don't want me to get into your mind with the mind games, do you want a tinfoil hat? I could give one. Listen, it'll keep you safe from the mind games. It'll keep them out.
You're a bullshitter.
It'll keep the okay. So don't leave. Let's actually debate. Just before we do,
yeah, hold on.
I do have to thank Emily so much for the $25 donation over on Venmo. Thank you for the love, Emily. Show some love to Emily down below in the chat for the $25. Who says that was the funniest fucking deed moment of all the streams? I think I'm in bed sick today, and it made my day. Well, I'm really sorry that you're in bed sick this week, but thank you for the $25, and I'm happy that it made you happy. Go ahead and take it away, John. Why the hell do you support Trump?
A number of reasons. I mean, we could talk about immigration and border. We could talk about the economy. We could talk about basically just what he's doing to restore kind of just religious morals back into the country. And people, I think people have became too radical atheists and they don't have morals anymore, and we're going down the path of hell. And it's not good. And there's going to be a lot of people going to hell that I don't think should be going to hell, and I really do think we're in a spiritual battle right now.
Okay. So you just brought up two things, and I find them to be like quite contradictory. You said we could talk about Donald Trump's great immigration policy, and then you're like we could talk about religious morals. So do you support Donald Trump's mass deportation?
Yeah, 100%.
So,
I mean, if
so
they're
you
here
support?
illegally, why are they here if they're here illegally?
So you support treating foreigners that reside among you differently than the native born because you wouldn't deport the native born, but you would deport the foreigners?
It's about following the law.
No, listen. I just want to clarify.
Wait. What's illegal mean?
I just want to clarify here. So do you support treating the foreigners that reside among you differently than treating the native born for the reason being that you're okay with deporting undocumented immigrants?
Treated equally.
Okay, so are you? If everybody should be treated equally. Listen.
Huh?
Wait, do you think that undocumented immigrants should be treated the same way as American citizens?
Yeah, they can be treated like American citizens while they're on their way out of here. I mean, if you're here illegally, dude, what is it like? I'll look up. Hold on, I'm on Google right now. I'll look up the definition of illegal. Right now, hold on.
Dude, you're not even tracking the conversation. Just listen. I'm
illegal stands for
I'm trying to find an easy way to ask you this question. Would you ever be okay with deporting a citizen?
A citizen?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
You're asking, you're fucking, dude, pull your head out of your ass. You might start seeing them straighter a little bit, fucking dickhead.
Dude, don't take another drink of whiskey, man. You've already had enough. You're slurring your words a little bit. But listen, all right? So if you wouldn't be okay with deporting a citizen, but you are okay with deporting an undocumented immigrant, this means that you're okay with treating them differently, and you do not think that undocumented immigrants should be treated the same way as citizens. But when we go to Leviticus 19:33 through 34 inside of the Christian Bible, what it says is, and I quote, "The foreigner residing among you must be..."
What is that? Read it. Leviticus what?
Leviticus 19 verse 34 reads, "The foreigner residing among you must be treated as your native born. Love them as yourself, as you were foreigners in Egypt. I am the Lord your God."
That's not true. I just looked it up. It says it instructs followers to treat foreigners living among them with kindness and justice, not to oppress them, and love them as they love themselves. Fucking dumbass. Next topic. Go ahead. Ask me another one. I'm on Google right here. You want to use your little AI chat GPT? I'm on Google right now. We can go Google for Google.
Do you think before you speak? You understand that is exactly what I said, right? I said that Leviticus 19:34 says to not treat foreigners any differently than the native born. Then you're like, fucking dumbass, that's not what it says. What it says is that you can't treat foreigners any differently than the native born. Dumbass.
I think you just took a few words out. The words you said weren't exactly how it was supposed to be, but overall, I think you get the point.
Right, so if I get the point, all that means is that it is not Christian to treat undocumented immigrants and subject them to different treatment than you would subject citizens to.
Yeah, well, this says you got to instruct your followers not to treat the foreigners living among them, but that's foreigners who came here and are now a part of your system. If you come here illegally, hence the word I showed you earlier what illegal means, it's not allowed. You're not If you're here illegally, that means you're not allowed to be here. That's what that would mean in context, right?
So what context of Leviticus 19 does God talk about Donald Trump's immigration laws?
Well, he didn't know. This wasn't.
God didn't know something? I thought God was all knowing.
No, he knows. But they don't put everything in the Bible. The Bible is only a certain amount of hardcore pieces of information you need to understand and need to know.
Right,
so
but the fact of the matter is,
if the Bible had everything in it, the book would be infinitely long. You realize that, dickhead, right?
But you realize that what Donald Trump is doing with his immigration policy would directly contradict Leviticus 19 because it's saying to treat quote unquote foreigners or like immigrants, we'll use that word instead, right, fairly, to treat them with love, with kindness, with compassion, and that you can't treat them any differently than you would treat your own native-born citizens. Okay, but that's obviously like not what Donald Trump is doing. Like Donald Trump says that undocumented immigrants are coming from prisons and mental asylums, even though that's not true. He's never subjugated like citizens to such like extreme remarks. He's like illegally infringing on the constitutional rights of undocumented immigrants, deporting them without due process, infringing the 14th, taking their birthright citizenship away. Actually, the Supreme Court literally ruled that he's illegally deported an undocumented immigrant upon their rights.
Sure.
April 10th, Abrego Garcia.
Hold on, let me pull up my notes here.
You take notes? I'm surprised.
Oh, I mean, I take notes throughout a whole bunch of different things I need to take notes on. It's something that human beings need to do. We're not AI, ChatGPT, little things that you use where it memorizes everything. We have a certain amount of knowledge you're able to attain in your brain. And for someone like me, who typically is always learning and understanding new things, you only are going to want to hold the information that is most applicable to real life. So a lot of the knowledge that I get ends up leaving my brain because of the constant learning I'm doing. So.
Okay, yeah. So I'm going to disregard that. You told us that you were reading your notes and you had something that you wanted to say in response to my argument that Donald Trump is infringing on Leviticus 19 and on the greater theme of like Christian teaching by subjugating undocumented immigrants to unfair, tyrannical, abusive treatment.
I'm not too sure. Can you repeat it one more time?
Donald Trump is infringing on Leviticus 19, where it says that immigrants should be treated fairly with love, and they should be treated the same as a native-born by treating them very differently by subjugating them to unique systems of oppression. John?
No, I've been sitting here in my chair. I don't know what you're talking about.
You've been sitting in the chair? Dude, why did we just like hear
turn my
you
camera on?
John, I don't know if I want.
Well, I was just filling up my water bottle.
You're filling up your water bottle? So, but the thing is if you were filling up your water bottle, I'd assume that you'd be doing it at a point where the water bottle was empty, but we heard the water or the liquid, right, hitting other liquid, causing that splish splash sound.
Well, yeah, because there was liquid in my water bottle, you complete goofball.
So then why would you be filling it up?
How about you... Dude, you don't know fucking shit.
So then why would you be filling it up if it already had water in it?
You think people always want to fill up their water bottle when it's completely empty? What if I had about an inch or an inch and a half of water left in my water bottle and decided I wanted more?
So
and
then
I started filling it up. You're a dickhead. You're someone who just automatically...
You're acting really defensive.
What everyone else's life should be. You don't actually think about how others feel, and you just live in your own bubble. You're a complete buffoon. You're a complete buffoon.
Could you please wash your hands?
I don't need to right now. I didn't even use the bathroom. Like
You forgot to wash your hands.
You're schizo.
That's you. That's I think that's like a derogatory. Like you shouldn't say that.
You're schizophrenic.
Okay, you shouldn't like basically like like use like schizophrenia as some prerogative to like further an agenda of like being mean and rude to somebody. I think that's like a really bad thing to do, but totally expected for a Trump supporter.
Oh, okay. Yeah. No, me too. Totally. But you can continue the. I mean, I don't know. We were talking about something. You went off on a tangent about washing your hands and how you got to wash your hands because you're spreading COVID. You're just a fucking dickhead, dude.
Okay. Let's see if I could find like a really like easy argument for you to follow here. Are you a patriot?
Oh yeah. I mean, by blood.
Okay.
Red, white, and blue.
Do patriots care about core American values?
Oh yeah.
Okay, is the Constitution a core American value?
Oh yeah.
It is. So that means patriots care about the Constitution.
Oh, 100%.
So when Donald Trump said that,
They might need to amend some parts of
so
it.
when Donald Trump said that he wanted to terminate all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution on Truth Social in December of 2022, they made it clear that he's not a patriot, right?
I don't know what you mean.
So you said that patriots care about the Constitution. Donald Trump said he wanted to terminate all rules, regulations, and articles, even those found in the Constitution, meaning that he's not a patriot because he doesn't care about the Constitution. I'm trying to find like the easiest argument for you to follow.
No, that's understandable. I've heard a liberal say that before, but it's very easily debunked. Basically, obviously, the Constitution is something we love and we care about, but dude, buddy, it was written so long ago. Their thought process and everything was we're too advanced now. So you need to rethink about things and go about things and think about ways to maybe change it and make it better for everybody.
Dude, I swear to God, you were so spineless. You were such a little coward. Okay?
Oh yeah, I'm spineless.
What was that laugh? The image that just popped in my head was like a picture of like a Reddit moderator when you just did that little laugh. That like that one sticker that's been like popping up in a bunch of like TikTok comment sections. Like the Reddit moderator like taking his fedora. That's kind of the vibe that laugh just gave.
You're pathetic. You're a peasant compared to my bloodline, my ancestry, family tree.
What the fuck are you even saying? What are you saying, piss boy?
I have royalty in my bloodline. You have peasantry in your bloodline.
Okay, dude, you're not fucking Kendrick Lamar. This isn't a rap song. This is a debate, okay?
This is real life.
Dude, the only thing that is real life is the fact that you just pissed on live in front of 20,000 people and then denied it under the guise of saying that you were filling up a water bottle.
I didn't piss on any live stream.
Yes, you did, piss boy.
You're completely delusional.
You know, in fact, I actually think that you've done it before. I remember you. Remember when you came up onto this live and you were here with Texas for Trump? That lady, she was a Trump supporter, and you were sitting on the panel with me, Parker, and Athena, and then you pissed on live then too. You've actually pissed on my live twice.
I don't think that was me.
Oh yeah, you remember that, buddy? This was like a year ago. You fucked with the wrong guy, a guy with a pretty damn solid memory. Okay, but I guess I wouldn't have to have a solid memory to remember some stupid ass Trump supporter pissing on my live stream. I'm talking about you, piss boy.
Show me. You don't. Yeah. You.
Why you don't know? Stop moaning. What do you do?
I've never pissed on a live stream. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna become an illegal alien and start getting free handouts from all the Democrats.
So can you name one federal system of benefit that gives money to undocumented immigrants in this country?
FEMA.
FEMA, what money does FEMA give to undocumented immigrants?
They have two different branches there. Weather funding and their illegal alien funding. And that's the one that they get.
Did you know that according to the Personal Work Order and Responsibility Act of 1996, it's actually illegal to give undocumented immigrants or non-resident/legal citizens any money from the federal government?
Well, how come they've been voting in elections and doing all this stuff? Like, how come they've been doing it, huh?
Well, could you give me any resources that they are? Like, could you give me like a source to demonstrate that FEMA's just like giving free handouts and money to undocumented immigrants?
I have my notes right here.
Yeah, for sure. No, let's see it. Let's see the notes. Let's see the source.
What do you think about radical left lunatics basically wanting to commit political violence against basically our modern day MLK.
What? Did you just call Charlie Kirk the modern day MLK?
Is that not what he was?
Oh my God. He said that the Civil Rights Act, which is what MLK fought for, was a mistake. So are you saying that you think he was a mistake?
Okay, dude. Completely doesn't
because guess
matter.
what? Guess what? He said that MLK was a bad person, that the Civil Rights Act was a mistake, and now you're calling him the modern day MLK. So are you calling him a
he
modern
basically
day
filled his
mistake?
shoes.
So you're calling him a modern day mistake, right?
Charlie Kirk?
Yeah, because you're calling him a modern day
no,
MLK.
he's
He thinks MLK
a
and the Civil
hero.
Rights
He's an
Act were
American
terrible and a
hero.
mistake. So you're calling Charlie Kirk a modern day terrible mistake.
No, he
No.
is an American
No,
hero,
why-
and that's why he was granted the
Why do you think he's a
Nobel Peace
why do you
Prize
think he's
medal.
modern day MLK?
Huh?
Why do you think he's the modern day MLK?
Dude, you clearly just don't know much about like history or anything.
Well, I know a lot about Charlie Kirk, and nothing about Charlie Kirk screams MLK. It kind of
You know
screams
anything
the
about
opposite.
MLK? Because the two are comparable, and if you can't quite see that
In
through
what
your little
senses?
Satan democratic eyes, then you need to wake the hell up, read the fucking Bible, read a history book.
Wait, what are the first 4 books of the New Testament?
Huh?
What are the first 4 books of the New Testament?
1 through 4? Like, the new ones, dumbass? The 1 through 4.
What are the names of the first 4 books?
Doesn't quite... Hold on.
Seemingly, I'm not the one that has to read my Bible. It's you. It's Matthew, Mark, Luke, and James. Actually, no. It's Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. Shit.
It's Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John.
Oh, God. I switched James and John. Look at me making a big mistake. Atheist, Democrat owned. But listen, I actually want you to give an argument to justify what you just said. Okay, you called Charlie Kirk the modern day MLK. Seriously, why the fuck did you say that?
Okay, I'll show you on Google. I'll just basically look up Charlie Kirk, modern day MLK.
MLK led one of the great civil rights revolutions
Martin
in this
Luther
country.
King Jr.
Meanwhile,
and
Charlie Kirk
Kirk
ran away from a 19-year-old.
This is the right wants to make Charlie Kirk its Martin Luther King. Where?
Keep reading that. No, keep reading it. No, why did you mute? Why did you stop reading that, John? Continue. No. Please, keep reading that.
Huh?
No, keep reading that. You just said this is why.
Charlie Kirk says we must learn nonviolence or we may face non-existence. Is that not real?
Okay, well, then he turned around and said that Biden should be publicly executed in front of children.
No, he didn't say that.
Yes,
dude.
he did. He said that we need
such a
executions.
liar.
We need to
You're
do them
such a
back.
little
We need to do them
snake oil liar.
publicly. And then somebody else on the panel was like, "Oh, and children should be there too." And he was like, "Yeah. Oh, and on another occasion, he said that Biden is guilty of treason against the United States of America and should be executed for his crimes.
You know what? Fuck you, dickhead.
Why are you getting so aggressive? Oh, I guess he had to go change his diaper. Wow. Little baby. Couldn't handle the heat. We're going to go get that next guest loaded up in here. Only hop in that queue if you are an American adult that supports Trump as president. Go ahead and put some baby bottle emojis down below in that chat for the man baby acting like a toddler. I can't stand it. Moving on to the next Trump supporter.